everyone? It's Corey, an investor again. And I just want to talk a bit about myself and investing. You know, I've been through a lot. Been educated along the way. And I just want to inspire a little bit through the music, educate all more people into crypto, period. Now, without being financial advice, I believe Hex, Bitcoin, Ethereum should be on your watch list for the next 5 years. And with that being said, let's talk about the highest appreciating asset class today. It's crypto, not stocks and bonds. Boy, this ain't for play. My word plays to educate the children around my way, so they can get out the hood. No, I don't wanna stay. Education's critical in my life, pivotal. Could've been in jail or dead. Yeah, it's just that simple. But back to investing. Here, take some notes. Never go all in like jumping off a boat. Dollar cost averaging. Google that term. So you can keep your shirt on, so you don't get burned. Now there's a risk to all investments. This you should know. You can take yearly profits and get ready to blow. In 5 years, 10 years, 15 years you hold, you can live off the interest. That's the part that gets sold. You'll reinvest your capital, or the principal in this case. I'm feeding your brain cells.
What a terrible thing to read.
I said the Hexicans are loyal with the game. You disrespect our click, bang. Haters keep talking.
You learn?
This about assets and interest, economical slang. I said the Hexicans are loyal with the game. You disrespect our click, bang. Haters keep talking.
You learn?
This about assets and interest, economical slang. Now remember that Bitcoin was a penny a share. Well, Hex is now the same price that has made millionaires. This ain't financial advice, so let's be clear. But Hex did go up
When the market was there.
now Hex is like a CD, you get paid per shares. You can swap your value through Uniswap, use the Hex each pair. Don't forget to pay your taxes, cause it's only fair. They got Wire, Coinbase, Cash App, oh yeah. I said the Hexicans are loyal with the game. You disrespect our click, bang. Haters keep talking.
You learn?
This about assets and interest, economical slang. Now it's time to shout out some of the people within Hex. Others helped me in my crypto journey, so I didn't get wrecked. So I'll start from the top. Okay, let me see. There's Richard Hart, Hexologist, Big Pepper, RG3. Got Hodl Dog, Dev Kyle, Crypto Coffee, Silver and Maddie, can't forget the cat Desky. Dollar cost average, Kinetics and Motley. Freddie Quotes, Fire Bun, Steph and Gary. Got Yash Deep, Dave Feeder, Karim and Hexcom, Joe Hexotic, Hex Lion. Man, this is getting long. Let's shout out to Craig Grant and yes, Trayvon James. We're all content creators and should all be treated the same. I say that to say this, we're in this crypto matrix. It's us against them and we're about to go ape shit. We're the Hexican Space Force and we're blasting off this year. So Hexicans unite, cause we savages out here. I said the Hexicans are loyal with the game. You disrespect our click, bang. Haters keep talking.
You learn?
This about assets and interest, economical slang. I said the Hexicans are loyal with the game. You disrespect our click, bang. Haters keep talking.
You learn?
This about assets and interest, economical slang. It's gonna be a hot summer this year. You feel it? I can feel it. Listen, united we stand, divided we can conquer. Listen, crypto was meant to be trustless, no middlemen, no counterparty risk. Verifiable via the blockchain. Listen, let's stop hating, let's start communicating. Ain't that many of us? Remember, we early, right? That's right. We early, we gotta stick together, man. So man, shout out to the big team. Shout out to Big God on the track. Man, there's nothing more to say, man. Become a Hexican. If not, you with the rest of them. So we out.
Yo, what is the deal? What's happening, guys? So My name is Sinclair Crypto. Obviously, you might be following me on Instagram, or maybe you just stumbled across this video. But today, what I want to talk about is the pulsex sacrifice, right? So if you've been following me on my YouTube, or actually my Instagram page, you know that I've been talking about hex for a long time, right? And pretty much a lot of people missed that boat. And I don't even say you missed the boat because it's still early for that, but maybe you missed getting in early, right? Like super early, like maybe the year of, or maybe the next year, right? Or maybe you missed the pulse chain sacrifice, right? Which was a few months ago. I was talking about that as well. But today, what I want to talk about is this pulsex sacrifice, right? So what pulsex is pretty much a fork of Uniswap. So if you're familiar with the Ethereum network, you got Uniswap. There's a fork on that that's going to be on the Pulse chain. It's called pulsex, right? So what this sacrifice is pretty much is you're sacrificing a select tokens. There's a select list of tokens that you can sacrifice. You're sacrificing these tokens, okay? So you really can't expect anything from this sacrifice, okay? But you're sacrificing these tokens to get sacrifice points, which will be worth pulsex, right? Pulsex tokens, which will be the token on the pulsex pretty much, right? Which is now if you don't know what Uniswap is, let me go back a little bit. Uniswap is pretty much a decentralized exchange, okay? And Uniswap, they have their own token called the Uni token, right? Uniswap token, and the ticker symbol is Uni. And what that is pretty much what you're just trading cryptocurrencies that's on the Ethereum network on Uniswap. So you're going to be able to do the same exact thing on the Pulse chain network, right? And the Uniswap fork will be called pulsex. Okay, so what I want to go over in this video is how to sacrifice whatever crypto you may have. Well, select few, right? So obviously, Bitcoin will be one, Ethereum will be one, Dogecoin will be one, Hex will be one, USDC will be one. So there's I think maybe 15 cryptos or something like that around there that you're allowed to sacrifice. If you sacrifice something that's not on that list, you won't get any credit for it. Okay, so if you have some XYZ coin that's that you got in your bag in your MetaMask wallet and you want to sacrifice that, you got to make sure you look on that list on the pulsex website and make sure that cryptocurrency is there, right? But what I'm going to be sacrificing today to show you guys how to sacrifice it, right, will be some USDC and some Bitcoin, all right? So the USDC, I have that sitting in my MetaMask wallet, and the Bitcoin I have sitting in my Cash App, all right? So I'm actually going to show you guys 3 different ways, right? So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to sacrifice USDC on your desktop, on your computer, laptop, whatever, right? I'm going to show you how to sacrifice USDC on there. Then I'm going to show you how to sacrifice USDC on your mobile phone, all right? So you can do it, if you have the MetaMask app on your phone, you'll be able to sacrifice it on there. The third way I'm going to show you is how to sacrifice Bitcoin from your Cash App to the sacrifice website, okay? And to the sacrifice address. And the sacrifice address, when you sacrifice Bitcoin, is going to be a unique address, okay? The reason why is because it's kind of hard to explain. I'll explain that later, but to sum it up, it's going to be because Bitcoin isn't a token based on Ethereum. So you're going to need to generate an Ethereum address, right? It'll be a unique address that you'll sacrifice to. So that way they know that, okay, well, this sacrifice was generated by this person that holds this Ethereum address. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I do it. I'll explain a little bit better. So first off, let's go ahead and let's talk. And this is my first stream that I'm trying out. Well, it's not really a stream. This is an actual recorded video. But the setup is gonna be how my stream is, right? So if the audio is too loud or anything, I apologize. I'm just pretty much getting used to this right here. The setup. So let's go ahead and let's go to this. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so we could you guys can see this pulsex website, all right? Because I want you guys, look, this isn't financial advice, by the way, as well. I want you guys to do your own research on this. And by the way, this is you got less than 24 hours, right, to get the best rate. All right, because the best rate will end in 24 hours, and then it gets 5% worse every day. All right, the rate increases 5%. So yeah, you'll pretty much have 5% less of your tokens of your sacrifice points for the same amount of value if you sacrifice the day after. So I'll explain that as well later. Let me just put my phone on mute. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's put some music on. All right. So I'm gonna show my screen with you guys, okay? All right, so this right here, this is the actual pulsex website, all right? You just wanna go to pulsex.com, all right? And you'll see right here how much has been sacrificed. So, $572 million so far. And we see over here, we got Ethereum at 125 million sacrifice. People sacrificed $363 million worth of hex. You got USDC, 49 million and such and so forth. So now, pretty much like, you see this time clock right here, right? 22 hours. So yeah, you got less than 24 hours, to get the best rate. After that, after this clock hit zero all the way, then now it's gonna be 5% more, right? So yeah, and this just shows you right here. This is a little graph of pretty much how much sacrifice points you're gonna get per dollar. So per dollar, until this 22-hour ends, you're gonna get 10,000 sacrifice points, all right? So that's gonna be credited to you, and pretty much the system, they're gonna know, all right, how many coins do we have to pretty much reward this guy for his sacrifice, okay? So that's what that is. When you look at this chart and you see this over here, this dollar, this pretty much ends, and then you see this sacrifice phase goes up to, it ends on February 25th. So you see right here, the longer you wait to sacrifice, the more you're gonna need to get the 10,000 sacrifice points. Look, right now, you can get 10,000 sacrifice points per dollar, but if you wait all the way until February 25th, you're gonna have to pay pretty much damn near $10 to get 10,000 sacrifice, when you could have only got it just for $1. So you're pretty much having to pay 10x, you know what I mean? If you just would have sacrificed today, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the website, and look, I want you guys to look over this stuff. Like I said, don't take anything I say for like 100% fact. I want you guys to do the research yourself, you know what I'm saying? That way you kind of know what you're getting into, you know what I mean? Like, you just make a better decision that way. So just go over this website. I'm not gonna explain on here because this video will be too long if I explain every little detail on here. I'll explain the important details, what you need to know to sacrifice, but everything over here is pretty much what you need, okay? Like, all the information is laid out to you on this website. And again, this website is called pulsex.com, and all the websites that I mentioned in this video will be in the description of this YouTube video, all right? And if you're seeing this video on Instagram, just know that I'll probably have it in the description as well of the video, right? It's on IGTV. Okay, so now that's the pulsex website, and then we have over here the actual sacrifice website. All right, now this is pulsex.info. All right, this is where you're gonna get the address right here. And you're gonna sacrifice to this address, all right? Now, it's better if you just connect your MetaMask wallet, so that way you don't have to copy paste it. Like, just have your MetaMask wallet on your browser, all right? Now, if you don't know how to get a MetaMask wallet, if you're like totally new to crypto, then you're gonna have to like search how to get a MetaMask wallet and how to load your MetaMask wallet up with Ethereum or USDC or Hex, whatever you're gonna use to sacrifice. You're gonna have to do that part on your own because we're not gonna put that in this video, all right? But if you're totally new, just know that you have to get a MetaMask wallet in order to do this, all right? So this website right here, pulsex.info, is where you're gonna go to sacrifice. You can connect your wallet right over here, and pretty much it'll pop open your MetaMask wallet, and yeah, just do it that way. And also the third website that you could go to, and this will be after you sacrifice your hex. Go to pulsex.info. All right, pulsex.info. Now on this website, you pretty much see the total of what's been sacrificed right here, 551 million. Let me go ahead and refresh that real quick and see if it bumped up any. So yeah, whoa, damn, there we go, man. All right, so 594 million was sacrificed so far. So look at that, that's looking pretty good. And over here on this website, the purpose of this website is that you're gonna be able to see your, let me drop that down a little bit. You're gonna be able to see your sacrifice, your personal sacrifice, all right? So you'll just drop your address right here, and you'll be able to search, and you'll see how much value you sacrifice. And this website will be up until you get your sacrifice, all right? So until you're rewarding your points, so that way you kind of like, oh, I forgot how much sacrifice, whatever. You just go back to this website and just put your address in here, or you can just check Etherscan and put your wallet number in there, and you'll be able to check it that way as well. So you can do it either or, but it's kind of cool just to see what the leads are. You can see right here, you got a lot of people putting a lot of money in this right here. So PulseX is no joke, and Pulse Chain, for example, Pulse Chain in itself had like about 600 million, I believe, sacrificed. So this is not even nowhere near done. We're only like not even halfway through. If you think about it, because that's February 25th, we're in the beginning of January. So, even though the rate gets bad along the way, there's still going to be people that are sacrificing, because those people that were sacrificing on Pulse Chain after the sacrifice phase ended, right? So, yeah, this right here is looking really good. Damn near almost 600 million already, and it's not even the last day of the best rate, right? The last day is tomorrow, the best rate. So, you just pretty much check out your leaderboard or whatever, top 100, however you want to organize it, and then you can just obviously search your own wallet to see where you stand in the ranking and how much you sacrifice. All right, how much US dollar value you sacrifice. So now let's go over. They got the Hex conference, by the way. Check that out if you're watching this video before the Hex conference ended, which will be on the last day is on January 9th, I believe. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and let's actually do the first sacrifice out of the 3 that we're gonna do. Let's do the first one on this computer right here, since we're already on here. Then we'll do the other 2 on the phone. So I'll share my screen with you guys from my phone. But let's actually do this first sacrifice on this computer. So now we're gonna go back to the official. Make sure you don't go to any other links to sacrifice. This is the only official one that you're gonna sacrifice at, right? Make sure you go to pulsex.info, right? And let's scroll down. Let's make sure that we're doing this right. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and connect our MetaMask wallet, right? So I have my MetaMask wallet already set up. So I'm gonna click connect, and that's gonna drop down right here. Let me go ahead and move this over actually, so you guys can see the full thing. I want you guys to make see the whole. See now, let me just move something real quick. Pardon me. Let me go ahead and refresh that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why that isn't showing up. Like I said, pardon me guys, first time streaming on here, but it seems like this moved over here. I don't know why that moved there, but all right, it's all good. All right, so let me cancel that just so you guys can see. So when I click connect, this right here pops open, and I'm pretty much gonna click next to, connect my account with this website, my MetaMask account. I click next, and then I click connect right there. So now my MetaMask is connected, and what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go to next, since you see right here that it's been connected. I'll click next right here, and Now it's gonna say select the network you would like to sacrifice on for ERC20s like Hex, Uni, Link, and USDC. Select Ethereum. All right. So obviously that's what we're gonna do because we're gonna sacrifice USDC, and we're gonna click Ethereum. All right. Now this right here is saying send your Ether or ERC20s to the following address. Sending from exchanges is invalid for Ethereum sacrifice. So that's one thing that you want to point out. That's why I said make sure you get your MetaMask wallet, because you don't want to do this sacrifice from like crypto.com or Coinbase or anything like that, because it's not a decentralized exchange. All right. And I don't want to go too much deep into decentralized exchanges versus centralized exchanges, but just know that centralized exchanges, they can withhold stuff from you. All right. So that's why when they created the sacrifice page, they want to make sure that you're sacrificing from a decentralized wallet, so that way you have control of all your crypto and everything, all right? So there won't be no funny business, sacrificing from an exchange, all right? So this right here, and let's make sure that we're actually, okay, all right, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I was actually recording and not have a waste of a video, right? So, all right, so cool. We see this right here, sending from exchange, cool. Now all we have to do is just copy this address right here. Now that we have this copy, I don't know if it did copy, but if it didn't, just double check. All right, cool. Now let's open this right here. And now what we're gonna do on this computer, we're just gonna sacrifice, and you know what? That's kind of weird. It's not showing up. All right, well, kind of is. I just gotta move it over. All right, so you see right here that my wallet pops open, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and click USDC, and I'm gonna click send, and I'm gonna paste that address that I just copied. And just to double check, you always want to double check you got the right address. So this ends in DDC8 and this one ends in DDC8. You don't want to send your funds to the wrong address because there is no refunds in crypto, all right? So you always want to double check. Now, when I go here to the amount, I just want to do 500 on this one, and then I'll do 300 on the phone. So you guys can see how I do it from my phone. So I selected $500 of USDC, and hopefully I have enough gas for both transactions, but let's see though. So let's click next. And you see right here that the estimated gas will be $17, but let's do the high one, $17.35. So we are going to sacrifice this right here, click confirm, and it is sending the $500 to DDC8, which is the address for the pulsex sacrifice, all right? And look, I'm doing $500, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever you're comfortable with, sacrifice that. You don't want to invest anything or sacrifice anything that's more than you can afford to lose, pretty much. All right. So, like I said, this is a sacrifice, so you don't really want to expect anything. All right, but this is pretty much laid out all to you, so you kind of know what the deal is. All right. All right, so cool. So that went through just now. Yes, that went through. All right, and we didn't lose that much gas too as well. So that's pretty good. So we have enough gas for the transaction that we're gonna do on our phone. So that's pretty much it. That's all. And then from there, let's just click I sent them, and then there we go. Congratulations, you made your political statement. There we go. If you want to sacrifice some more, you could. All right. But so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna open up this MetaMask app right now, and we're gonna go switch over to my phone, and I'll share the screen with you on my phone right now. All right. All right, guys, so now check this part out, right? So let me lower this a little bit. Now you have your phone right here. This is your MetaMask app, right, that I'm on. So when you have your MetaMask app, you can you probably already know this if you've already been using MetaMask, right? But you have your browser window, okay? And in your browser window, you can type in pretty much whatever website, all right? Now, this is the pulsex.info website that I was just, showing you guys, right, on the desktop, but now it's on my phone. So pretty much all I'm gonna do is copy this right here. I'm gonna click that. If you didn't see, that was right over there. I just copy the clipboard, and what I'm gonna do is connect Web3 wallet, and then I'm gonna go on the bottom right here, bottom right, click connect. All right, now that we see it's connected, and I really don't even know if that really matters because we're still we still get the credit for it, but I just want to do it just in case. I don't want to mess anything up for myself and for you guys as well. All right, so I just connected it, even though I already have the address, the sacrifice address already copied, right? But now let's go back to the wallet, and let's go back to USDC. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna click send. That's in the middle between receive and swap. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna paste that address. And we remember the last four, which is DDC8. And that's what we have right here. So we know that's going to the right place. Now let's click next. And from here, let's go ahead and we're gonna do the remainder. So we're gonna click the top right and we're gonna do use max, click use max. And that would be $300, right? And we're gonna click next. And we see right here that the gas fee is $29. The gas fee went up like that, that fast, So you see what these gas prices do. That's why pulse chain is very important, all right? You may be on Ethereum, you may be doing a lot of swaps on there. You may not even be doing a lot of swaps because the gas fees are so high. You know what I mean? You might be into NFTs. The gas fees are so high to even buy NFTs or to even sell your NFTs, right? For the average guy. Now, if you're a big time player, gas fees really isn't no problem, right? But if you're the average guy, you want a network that doesn't have these crazy high gas fees. You see it firsthand right here, right? So this is why pulse chain is very, very, very important, all right? This is gonna change everything, all right? And you're gonna get a copy of all your ERC20 tokens that are on the Ethereum network. You're gonna get a copy of that on the pulse chain. I'll go into that more in a different video, but just know that this is what we're trying to solve right here. So being that we're able to do these swaps on the pulse chain network for damn near pennies or even less, it's a game changer, all right? So let's go ahead and do this. We have that selected. We selected the high 131. I hope I have enough in gas now because the gas fees definitely did go up. All right, now the gas fees dropped. All right, now it's 24 or so. All right, let's just save that and let's go ahead and send. And let's wait for that transaction to go through. And hopefully it does because let's see how much gas I have. So $37, all right, I'm good. And then once that notification pops up on the bottom, that we know that we got that confirmed. And there it goes right there. It was confirmed on the blockchain. So now let's go back to the browser. Let's click next and let's click Ethereum. Oops, not Dogecoin. Ethereum, and let's just clarify that we sent them. Even though the blockchain knows that we sent it, I just want to do everything. You know what I mean? All the steps, check it off. Just to make sure we're doing it right. Even though I don't think we have to, but just do it. I sent them. Perfect. All right. So that's that. So I showed you guys how to sacrifice on your computer and on your mobile device. Now the final way I want to show you guys how to sacrifice. Say for example, if you're having issues with your debit card, because I actually, right before this video, I was trying to buy a little bit more Ethereum, but I was having trouble with my debit card. For some reason, debit cards, it's a mess, bro. I have Ally Bank and usually they're pretty good, but I think it's something on crypto.com's end because they have my zip code for my old address set up and I can't change my zip code, so I think they're using that for the billing. It's a mess, right? So I can't even change that, so I can't even purchase any crypto with my debit card. But if you're in that same boat, the way you can get around it is if you buy Bitcoin on Cash App, right? Because usually you just find your Cash App account, easily put with your bank instantaneously, and you just be able to buy Bitcoin on there, right? So when you're able to buy Bitcoin on there, you could send that Bitcoin to, whatever exchange you want, and then swap it out for whatever you need. But in this case, what we're gonna do, say for example, if you had that issue, or you do have that issue of buying crypto, and you're able to buy it on Cash App, you're able to buy Bitcoin on Cash App, we'll just go ahead and sacrifice from Cash App. Now, sacrificing from Cash App is a little bit different than sacrificing the Ethereum or the USDC or the hacks from your MetaMask, all right? That's all one type of way, but the other way of sacrificing from Cash App is a little bit different, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. So let's go ahead and open up Cash App, and let's go to, let's go to Bitcoin, and we're gonna go ahead and go to send. So it's gonna be this little paper plane right over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the max amount, all right? So the max amount is gonna subtract, you can just put the max amount, you don't gotta like calculate anything, it's gonna subtract the fee. There will be a fee, all right? So let's go ahead and let's enter the max amount, which would be 0.004709336. I just want to see how like a max and it would be a lot easier. Let's go back to pulsex.info. And let's go ahead and let's go to all right. Sorry about that. So what we're gonna do is when we go to pulsex.info, when we're sacrificing Bitcoin, right? We gotta generate a address, a unique address that we're gonna sacrifice to, all right? So even though you're sacrificing from Bitcoin, from Cash App, still make sure you have an Ethereum address, all right? And when I say Ethereum, I'm talking about MetaMask. Make sure you have a MetaMask wallet and you have that Ethereum address, all right, already connected. So, because you're gonna need that still, because they have to, when you sacrifice from Cash App, they need a place to send your pulsex to after the sacrifice is done and pulsex is launched. They have to send you that pulsex somewhere, right? The pulsex tokens, right? The only way they're gonna send you that is if you have a decentralized wallet. So you still need to download or install whatever on your phone or your computer. Probably better on your computer. You still need to install a MetaMask wallet, all right? So if you haven't done that, make sure you do that first, and then sacrifice your Bitcoin on Cash App. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is enter my Ethereum address. So I'm gonna go back to my wallet, copy my Ethereum address. Then I'm gonna go back to the browser, and it says, what Ethereum address do you want credited for your sacrifice? Enter it below. I'm gonna enter this right here, paste. And now I'm gonna click next, all right? And then what I'm gonna do here is select the network you would like to sacrifice. I have to select Bitcoin, all right? And then it says send your Bitcoin to the following address, all right? This is when I'm going to create the new address, the unique address that I'm sending my Bitcoin to. That way they know who this guy is, all right? They know that is me that's sending, because it's only one of one, right? It's one of one address for me, so they know that I'm the one sending this Bitcoin to this address, all right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and create address, and now I copied this right here. So we see that this ends in, well, we can't see, but we see that it's 16RK G2, it looks like on the last. So let's go ahead and go back to Cash App, and let's go ahead and paste this, and we see that yes, this is it right here, 16RK, and then we have this one right here, 16RK. So we know that this is the right address. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is click this right here on the bottom. All right, now that we have that checked, we're gonna click next. I gotta enter my PIN. Hopefully this doesn't show. Well, I guess I gotta edit this out. All right, so now I'm going to I'm going to select the withdrawal speed. I want to do it pretty much fast because I want to show you guys this when it's done. But actually, it doesn't really matter. I'll know that I went through. So send next or whatever. Insufficient Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin, which is remaining balance minus the fee. Okay, yeah, it's cool, yeah. So automatically adjusted. So I don't gotta adjust it. It automatically for the fee. It's just telling me, all right, you're not gonna get the $197 worth of Bitcoin. Like it'll be, whatever. That's cool. So the fee's only 11 cents. Okay, the fee's only 11 cents. All right, cool. Anyways, confirm and send. All right, cool. So we sent that Bitcoin. And pretty much that's it. So now let's open back up the MetaMask. And then we click I sent them. And that's it. That is all there is, all right? And I'm not, like I said, I don't want to wait 10 minutes just to show you guys the confirmation of the Bitcoin going through on Cash App, whatever, because, it's not going to do. But pretty much that's it. That's all you gotta do. So now you guys know how to sacrifice for pulsex. All right. Now, like I said, you guys got 22 hours on there. But let's go back to the I'm sorry. All right. Back on the screen share. So. $295 million, all right. And right here, we have 21 hours. 21 hours left. 295 million, 21 hours. So there you go. We got 21 hours right now to get the best rate. I'll be uploading this video on YouTube and Instagram. If you do have any questions and you have me on Instagram, you can just DM me and I'll try to get back to you if I have the time. Look, I know a lot of people try to hit me up. A while ago, I tried to do the best I could to respond. Some people I couldn't get back to, but I was in the process of moving. So I have the free time now. I'll try to get back to the people that hit me up before. But yeah, just hit my DM if you're having any trouble or if you're unsure about something, you don't want to make a mistake. Just hit me up, I'll get back to you, and just to make sure you get the sacrifice done right. And pretty much that's it. But before we go, let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. So let's take a look at what the market is looking like. All right, so what we got? So we got Bitcoin right now at 42,000, kind of went up a little bit. I think it hit like 40K earlier or 41K. But yeah, we had 42,000 in Bitcoin, 3,100 in Ethereum, and then Hex, what we got? 25 cents a Hex. So Hex is looking good right now, and I kind of expected this right here, this little pump before the last day of the sacrifice. Well, not the last day of the sacrifice, but the last day of the best rate of the sacrifice. I kind of figured all right, people are gonna want to buy a little bit of Hex, pump up the price a little bit. But yeah. That's what the market is looking like right now. Everything else is pretty much red, a whole bunch of red. Hex is pretty much one of the few things that are in green right now, and let's see what happens. But yeah, if you don't have any Hex, man, you still need to get Hex. I don't know what you're waiting for. You know what I mean? I really don't know what you're waiting for. Like, it's been out already for like 2 years, over 2 years actually. So yeah, that's to me, my personal opinion, Hex is always a go-to. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one right there. Pulse and Pulse X, that's gonna do some good returns as well. Don't get me wrong, that's gonna do some good returns. Like, we're getting it in before it's even out. It ain't even hit the market yet. But Hex though, man, it's gonna be here for a while. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for this video. Like I said, I'm just testing out the whole setup right now. So excuse the stream if it was a little bit, you know what I mean, if it was a little bit laggy or whatever. But I just had to get that. But you know what's weird? Because I had this shot at first, but I really wanted to get this shot. But, or maybe not this shot. I gotta freaking mess with this joint because this is like, just want to see how that looks. But yeah, that's pretty solid. I might switch up the angles a little bit next time and see what works best. Or maybe if I'm like not having to be on a computer, maybe I could use this cam right here just to talk and see how it goes. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, hit me up if you have any questions. I'll try to get back to you if I have the time to. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You guys take care. And if you're new to this channel, this YouTube channel, just go ahead and subscribe for more content, more videos in the future. I'm gonna start being more consistent on here. I made videos in the past, but really wasn't consistent. But now that I have the time, Hex got me that time. All right, hint, hint. Hex got me that free time where I'm able to not work as much and I'm able to make more content. So being that I have that luxury, I'm able to make more content. I'm fortunate for it. But I'm able to make more content, able to work out more, able to do a lot more things to better myself. So I'll be able to create some more content for you guys. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm gonna have some value for you guys really soon. All right, some real good value, not just for cryptocurrency, but for a lot of other things. All right. So I'll catch you guys later. You gotta take care. Peace.